Okay, so solve natin yung mga problems ng Differential Calculus 2, problem 13 up to 16. Okay, first is number 13. A 6-foot woman is walking at the rate of 4 feet per second away from the street lamp that is 24 feet tall. Okay, how fast is the length of the woman's shadow moving? Okay. So, ganito ang nangyari. Ito yung tao, for example, no? Ito yung tao. Ayan. Then, ito naman yung lamp. Then, dito yung poste. Ayan, no? Okay. Ngayon, siyempre, magkakaroon ng shadow yung tao. Ayan, for example, ito yung kanyang shadow, for example, no? Tawagin natin na ang haba ng shadow niya ay y. And then, yung layo naman ng tao doon sa poste ay x. Then, yung height ng lamp, tawagin natin na h1, which is, this is equal to 24, okay, feet. And then, yung tao naman, tawagin natin na yung height niya ay h2, which is equal to, 6, no? Okay? So, from that, makakabuo tayo ng similar triangles, no? So, first step sa time rates ay gagawa tayo ng equation with respect to the situation, no? So, yun nga, gagawa tayo ng similar triangle. Okay? Itong triangle na ito, yan. Ito si y, ito si h2 ay similar sa triangle na buo. Ito si x plus y, and then ito naman si h1. Okay? So, x plus y over yung kanyang height ay h1 is equal to sa y, yung sa mas maliit, divided by h2, no? So, h2 to. Ayan. And then, cross multiply natin yung h na dalawa. h2, h plus y is equal to y h1, and then factor out, ilalabas natin. So h2x plus h2y is equal to y h1, and then combine similar terms, no? So h2x is equal to h1 less h2, and then y. So yan, nakagawa na tayo ng equation. And then next is to take the derivative. So h2 with respect to time, dx over dt is equal to h1 less h2 dy over dt. And then substitute yung mga given. Ang sabi niya, yung paglayo daw or yung bilis daw ng tao papalayo sa lamp, ang sabi dito ay 4 feet per seconds, no? 4 feet per seconds. Okay? So dy, hinahanap yung dy over dt, no? Yung pagbilis ng paghaba ng shadow. Okay? So dy over dt is equal to h2 over h1 less h2, and then dx over dt. Okay? So h2 is 6, and then ang h1 less h2 is 24 less 6, and then ito ay 4. So dy over dt is equal to 4 over 3 feet per second. Okay? Or that is equal to 1.33. Okay? So tignan natin dito sa ating, ayun, so 1.33. So tama, no? Next, number 14. A kite is flying 100 feet above the ground, moving in a strictly horizontal direction at the rate of 10 feet per second. How fast is the angle between the string and the horizontal changing when there is 300 feet of string out? Okay, so ito yung drawing natin, no? Yan. So ito yung kite, and then yung bilis daw niya horizontal, pag ganyan, is 10 feet per second. Okay? And then Ano kaya yung bilis ng yung angle, no? So habang lumalayo yung for example, andito na yung kite natin. Ito na yung kite. So after few seconds or minutes, andito na yung kite. Then yung string ito yung string, no? So kung mapapansin natin, yung angle between dito tsaka ng horizontal is lumiliit. Okay, lumiliit. Pero gaano daw yung pagliit, no? So kung lumiliit yan, expected na yung answer natin ay negative. Okay? So gawa tayo ng equation. So theta, ano pala tayo ng triangle, no? Ito, tawagin natin ito na y, and then ito ay x, then ito ay z na lang, kaya yung hypotenuse natin. So from that, and then meron tayong dito, theta. Okay? Ayan. So since theta yung hinahanap or yung bilis ng angle or yung pag-decrease ng angle, so yun yung kaanuhin natin. That is theta is equal to with respect to z, kasi yun yung given. Ito yung constant kasi ito, no? Theta or kaya? Tangent, sin theta. Cosine theta is equal to x over z, no? X over z, or ito kaya constant naman pala yon, sin na lang, sin, baka mas mabilis yung sin, no? Sin, hindi pwede pala, no? Tangent na lang pala, tangent. Okay, so tangent theta is equal to y over x. So pwede rin yan, no? Okay, and then anong sunod? Take the derivative with respect to time. Ano bang derivative ng tangent theta? Okay, so the derivative ng tangent theta is secant square theta d theta with respect to time dt is equal to, itong y kasi natin constant, no? Over x, so this is negative 100, then dx over dt over x square, no? Okay, so kanyan yung kanyang derivative. Okay, ayan, and then ano ba ang secant theta ulit? Ang secant theta is equal to 1 over cosine ng theta, no? Ayan, ang 1 over cosine ng theta. So ayusin natin yon. So 1 d theta over dt, d theta over dt, and then ang mangyayari ay tataas pala yung cosine, no? So magiging cosine square theta d theta over dt is equal to negative 100 over x square and then dx over dt. Ayan, so d theta over dt is equal to negative 100, then dx over dt is 4, and then ano ba ang x square? Ang x square is, ang x ay, so gamitan natin ng Pythagorean theorem yan. Punta ka na lang dito, no? So ito ay 100, ito ay 300. So ano kaya ito, no? So x is equal to, yan, ay ko na lang pala dito, may space pa naman. Then we have x is equal to square root ng 300 square less 100 square, which is equal to, wait lang, 283.84. Okay? So, 283.84. So, 283.84. Then, square natin to. Tapos, meron pa. Ito, ilipat natin dito sa baba. So, ano ba ang cosine theta natin dito? X over 300, no? So, ano ba ang this is x over 300, no? Yung cosine theta natin, din square natin yon. So, 283.84 over 300. So, d theta over dt is equal to naka-square pala dapat to, no? So, square. And then, 10 pala to. Should be 10. This is equal to negative 0.01 radian per second. So, that is equal to, parehas lang naman doon sa 1 over, negative 1 over 90. Dito. Okay? Next, 15. An ambulance is 20 feet away from a long straight wall. Okay? Its beacon rotating 1 revolution per second shines a beam of light on the wall. Find how fast is the beam moving when it is closest to the ambulance. Okay? Okay, so ito yung magiging scenario natin, no? Ito yung wall, and then ito yung beacon ng ambulance, yung ilaw. So yun, umiikot, nagro-rotate ganyan, for example, no? Yan. Yung distance ng beacon or yung ambulance doon sa wall ay 20 feet. Okay, and then yung angle naman sa pagitan ng yung beam, okay, beam of light, and then yung line perpendicular to the wall, tawagin natin na theta. And the distance from the beam sa may, or yung light sa may wall, papunta dito sa ambulance, tawagin natin na x, no? So we can create a equation. So yun yung first step natin, that is tangent ng theta is equal to x over 20, no? So, ayan. And, take the derivative, or paano kaya? Lipat natin doon. Pwede rin. So, 20 tangent ng theta is equal to x. And then next, take the derivative. 20 and then second square theta. D theta over dt is equal to dx over dt. Okay, ang kailangan na lang natin ay substitute yung mga given. Ito kasi, ayan, given naman ito na 1 revolution per second, no? Kailangan gawin nating, convert natin into radian. How about yung theta? Okay, ang sabi ng problem pala is, ito kanina, find how fast is the beam moving when it is closest to the ambulance. Okay, so yung beam natin ito yung beam natin. So we know na yung beam habang umiikot to, for halimbawa nito, baliktad kasi yung ikot anyway, baliktarin ko na lang yung ikot, no? Yan, kasi nandun na yung drawing natin. Pag ganito na lang, pag ganito, yan. Okay, so halimbawa iikot yung ano natin, ito yung ilaw. So mangyayari, ito lalapit dito, diba? Hanggang such time na maabot nyo to. Ayan, kung titignan natin, kapag naabot ng beam itong point na ito, yun na yung pinakamalapit sa ambulance. Okay, so when, lagay na lang natin dito, beam is closest to the ambulance, theta is equal to 0, diba? 0 degrees na to. Ayan, no? Kasi horizontal line na to, mawawala na to, no? Ayan, okay. Okay, so yan. And then, ano ba ang secant ng theta? Ang secant ng theta, ang secant pala ng, ano to ulit? Yung secant theta is equal to 1 over cosine theta, no? Now, if theta is equal to 0, so cosine ng 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so okay na yung part na to, no? That is 1 na. How about yung d theta over dt natin? So d theta over dt is equal to 1 revolution per, ano to? Per second ba to? Yan natin. 1 revolution per second. Ayo, 1 revolution per second nga. O di ba? This is equal to 2 pi radian per second. Kasi yung isang revolution is equal to 2 pi radian. So ang dx over dt natin is equal to 20 tapos 1 yung second square theta and then 2 pi. Okay, so dx over dt is equal to, ano na to? 40 pi feet per second. Okay, ayan. So yun yung bilis. Okay, yun yung bilis ng beam pagdating sa point na ito. Ayan. So 40 pi feet per second. Okay? Next, number 16, a particle at 3 cosine ng pi t over 3, 2 sine ng pi t over 3 moves from the origin to point x, y at time t. What is the magnitude of its acceleration when time is equal to 3? So x is equal to 3 cosine ng pi t over 3, and we also have y is equal to 2 sine ng pi t over 3, no? Okay? So acceleration actually is equal to the derivative ng velocity, di ba? Okay? Velocity is equal to dx over dt. Okay, dalawa yan. So bx yan, and then yung by natin is dy over dt. And acceleration is equal to the acceleration with respect to x is equal to d square x over dt square, and then the acceleration to respect to y is equal to d square y over dt square, and ang acceleration is equal to the square root ng ax square plus ay square. Okay, so that means kunin muna natin ang derivative, first derivative, then second derivative ng x at y. So dx over dt is equal to 3 multiplied by ito, yung derivative nung nasa loob, pi t over 3, tama ba? Check na natin yung pi t over 3. O, tama naman. So, pi t over 3. And then, yung derivative ng cosine is negative sign, no? Negative sign, then negative multiplied by negative sign ng pi t over 3. Okay? So, that is equal to negative. Maka-cancel to, no? And then, magiging... sorry. Wala pala to. Wala pala yan. Magiging... ano to? Pi square over 3 sine ng pi t over 3. Yan. And then, the second derivative, okay, is negative pi square over 3 tapos pi over 3, and then, ang derivative ng sine is cosine, no? Pi t over 3. Okay, so ayusin natin. Oops. Pi over 3. Okay, magiging negative pi cube over 9, no? And then, cosine ng pi t over 3 ito. Okay? And then, yan na. Ang acceleration with respect to x is equal to negative pi cube over 9 and then cosine ito ng pi times 3 to, no? Yung time is equal to 3, sabi ng problem. Tama ba? 3 yon. Balikan natin. Ayun, 3. And then, ito is 3. Ayan. So, cancel to. So, cosine ng pi. 0. Tama. 1, no? So, ano ba ang cosine ng pi? Cosine ng pi is negative 1. Negative times negative is positive. So, magiging pi cube over pi raised to 3 over ano to? 9. O parang mali na yung sagot dito Pi square over 3 naman yung sagot dito. O parang may mali pagdating dito sa ano Okay. Wait. Anong nangyayari? Naka-cube naman na to. Just wait. I-reviewin ko na lang muna kung paano naging ganito to. Okay. So nagkamali tayo dito banda. Wala pala dapat to, no? So, nag-iisang pi lang naman yung andito. So, wala to, no? Wala to. Naisip ko i-multiply to doon, pero hindi pala dapat nasa loob yun ng sign. Okay, so mapapalitan to ng square, no? Tapos, okay. So, square to, then square ito. Then square ito. How about yung 9? Cancel naman na to, Bakit naiwan pa doon? Pati pala yon. Bakit to na-cancel na pala to? Na-cancel na to. So 3, no? So 3 ito. Okay, so 3. 3 tapos 3. Next, yung dy over dt is equal to 2 and then ang derivative ng sine is cosine. Then, kunin pala natin yung pi over 3 and then sine ng pi t over 3. Okay? So, 2 pi over 3 sine ng pi t over 3. Second derivative is equal to, kopyahin, and then yung coefficient ng t sa loob, pi over 3, and then cosine. Bakit? Nako, dapat ito pala ay cosine kasi derivative ng sine, no? So, derivative ng sine ito. Derivative ng sine is cosine. Okay? So, cosine and then negative, no? Then, ang second derivative is negative sine ng pi t over 3. Okay? So, magiging 2 pi square over 9 and then negative. Sine ito ng pi 3 over t. Okay? Baliktad. Pi t over 3. When t is equal to 3, so ang may iwan na lang magiging 3 ito, magka-cancel to tsaka yon, so pi. Ang sign ng pi is 0. So kung 0 yon, when t is equal to 3, ang sign ng pi times 3 over 3 is equal to 0. So itong buong to, 0 na to. So ibig sabihin, acceleration with respect to y is equal to 0. Okay? Then, ang acceleration is equal to the square root ng ax, which is pi square over, ano na yun kanina? 3 no? Then square plus 0 square, so acceleration is equal to pi square over 3. Okay. Yan. Unit. Kaya na lang natin dito, unit square per second, no? Okay. Ayan. So, thank you for listening.